Hello everyone and welcome back to the Baltimore Ravens franchise here in Madden 17. We are in week 17. So this pretty much is just going to be a little highlight reel of week 17. Kind of bench guys. Didn't really need this game. Not important. We clinched everything. And at the end of the video, we'll have the season recap. So here we go. 3rd and 3. Flacco, I think we're going to just give him one drive here. He'll find Saranye. Yeah, I mean, one drive is good enough, and then just get him out of there. He picks up the first down. So now later in the drive, 1st and 10 from the 40. Flacco is going to find Melvin Gordon. And Melvin Gordon, a nice play there up to the 38-yard line. So a good first drive. This has been a consistent theme here the last few games. A very good first drive. So on a 3rd and goal, Flacco going to find Perryman, and he'll pick up the touchdown. Bashard Perryman with that touchdown reaches double-digit touchdowns for the year, so that's a big-time thing for him. So that was it for Flacco. Comes down, gets a touchdown. That's exactly what you just see. So now there is Aaron Donald. He is back from injury, and look at this hit. Boom! That is Johnson there, the running back. So that's what you want to see from Aaron Donald. And now here's another guy, another rookie, Myles Garrett with the sack. So this Browns team is definitely building something with Rosen and Garrett. So they're trying. They only have 3 wins on the season. So now 1st and 10. Melvin Gordon with a big run up to the 40. That might be it for him. He might just have to take him out as well. Want to keep these guys healthy. Now on a 3rd and 1 from the 2. Later on the drive, Derrick Henry with the carry, and he picks up the touchdown. So we take a now 12-0 lead. Missed extra points. So now back with the ball, the Browns, and Duke Johnson. And he is brought down there by Dominique Sanders. Have to look out for him. He could be the safety of the future for sure. So a nice play there, filling in for Weddle since all these guys have been taken out. So now 1st and 10, Tyreek Hill. And he's showing the speed. See you later, touchdown. Tyreek Hill showing his explosiveness. He can be a big-time player there. And there we go. We head to the half, 19-3. Just taking care of business here in the final week. So now back into the second half. We're on a 3rd and 4. Rosen's going to go underneath the Duke Johnson. Picks up the first down. So they finally have a productive drive. He's really 15 for 16, but kind of like very careful throws. So that drive ran out. The Browns will pick up a field goal. 19-6. Still, a 2-possession game. So the Browns back with the ball now in the 4th quarter. A 2nd and 4, and he finds Terrell Pryor. Then Pryor is gone. Missed tackle there. What happened? And he picks up the touchdown. So like I just said, it was a 2-possession game. And as you see, 30 touchdowns on the year actually for Rosen, but I believe he has 22 interceptions. That's not very good. So now a 3rd and 10, pass up by Kaya, and that is incomplete. So the Browns have a chance here to take the lead. But they would go 3 and out. We take the ball back, and Kaya throws an interception right back to him. Desmond King with the interception, and now the Browns are at the 25 and have a chance to take the lead here at the end of the game. So I'm not sure what Rosen's doing. He's just running around, and it's intercepted by Cravens. We're not sure what he was doing, kind of just freaking out there, and he throws an interception right back. So now the Browns with the ball back. They've driven down here, 5 minutes left. And Rosen's going to throw another interception. Cravens again. So Cravens picking off Rosen, the rookie here, in the red zone. 2 picks. The Browns had a chance maybe to get some points, make this game closer, or possibly take the lead with a touchdown. And Rosen throws 2 big interceptions rare at the end. And we come out of here somehow with a victory, 19-16. Really, the backups. The defense played a little better, but really the offense, not too much. Wasn't much production in the second half, other than, the Tyreek Hill touchdown at the end of the half. And we really didn't do much, just trying to get out of this game. As you see, we had no points in the second half. So here are the game stats. Kaya, not the greatest. Jalen Hurd was not very impressive. I was also, maybe take a look at some of these young guys. See what they can do. Some of them just did not impress me whatsoever. Brandon Bell did with 10 total tackles. Donald back, and obviously Cravens with the 2 picks. Rosen showing rookie numbers with the 2 picks. But this Browns, they can actually build on something. Desmond King with the pick. Garrett with the 1.5 sacks, so they can build on something. So here's the season stats, end of season stats. Flacco ends up with 19 touchdowns, 10 picks. Not really liking the 10 interceptions. Kaya at 12-4, but a lot of it was just like, very safe. Melvin Gordon over 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns. Derrick Henry really kind of slowed down at the end of the year. He didn't really do much. 6 touchdowns. Hearns led the team. We had nobody over 1,000 yards. Perryman was close. And Sarania with a great season. Perryman with the 10 touchdowns. Malcolm Mitchell-Gordon was suspended and had a good 5-6 games. He had the one game with 10 catches, so that'll help out your stats pretty much. Melvin Gordon, there were 19 catches on the defense. Weddle leads with 114. The safeties leading in there with tackles. I believe Mosley probably would have led with tackles, but he was hurt for a lot of the time. Judon, a great year, 12 sacks. Donald, if he didn't get hurt, who knows what he would have done, because he had like 7.5, I believe, in only like 5 or 6 games. Jabril Peppers with 6 picks to lead with 4. Tucker, we only missed 2 field goals. The one was actually blocked, so maybe just really missed 1. Cook, still productive. Good net average, still in the 20. The return game, the averages are good. It just never seem to be very explosive. Maybe we can get that with Tyreek Hill. So here's the league. Dalton leads in yards. Trubisky, Wilson, Luck, Prescott, Rodgers, Carr. And there's Rosen, Deshaun Kaiser. So some young quarterbacks are up there. Goff and Mariota. As for touchdowns, it's Dak Prescott with 39. Luck with 36. Breeze with the Jets 33. And so a lot of guys with 30 touchdowns or more. You see Rosen there leading with 23 and Rodgers with 20. That is very interesting to see. As for rushing, Leonard Fournette gets the rushing title with 15, about 1,519 yards. McCoy high. There's Zeke. We're down there with Melvin Gordon. I think we probably led an average there, 5.2. Sims, McCaffrey's there. For touchdown, Jay Ajayi with 12. Elliott with 12. And Yeldon with 12. See Saquon Barkley there with 10. I think he's the rookie of the year, I believe. I have to check again. Hopkins, who we saw, just lit us up. He leads with 105 catches. Corey Coleman there. Julius Thomas with 88. Cooks with 88. As for yards, it's Hopkins with 1,600. Brown right behind him. There's Doug Baldwin up there. Eric Decker up there. For touchdowns, Juju Smith-Schuster, the second-year guy at USC. He leads with 13 touchdowns. Look at all these young receivers. Christian Kirk, Malachi Debris up there. As for defense, Avery Williamson leads the league in tackles. McKinney, Kuechly there. DeAndre Levy. For sacks, who would have guessed it? J.J. Watt with 18. Leonard Williams with 16. Cam Jordan, 15.5. As for picks, Bradley Roby with 8. Rogers Cromartie there with 6. Look at Christian Kirksey there with 6, the middle linebacker. Wow. For kicking, we led with 29 field goals, which is kind of interesting. That is a very low field goal amount. For punting, we're right there. We're to like number 6 with the net average. In the 20, we got that. 25 in the 20, so that is very productive. Kick return, McCaffrey with 2, Bing with 2. So the Raiders just getting all the return touchdowns. Jeez. So as for punt, we led. Marcus Allen leads with the punt return average. McIntosh with the 2 touchdowns. So for the MVP, it is Russell Wilson. We get Coach of the Year for another year. I believe that's the second year in a row. So Offensive Player of the Year is Luck. You see Aldon Smith wins the Defensive Player of the Year. So that is interesting to see. He's had so much trouble in his career. Rosen wins that Rookie of the Year. Barkley was 2. Sarani, so we get 8. That's not bad for a tight end. He had a really productive 9 touchdowns. So that's very good. Charles Harris, your Defensive Rookie of the Year. Marcus Williams there. We didn't have anybody. Luck, the best QB. Carr right behind him. Melvin Gordon still wins best running back somehow. I'm not really sure. I guess with the touchdowns. Hopkins, your best receiver. Yonda, there's Stanley. We have Boley there. Watt wins the defensive lineman. Collins, your best linebacker. Vontae Davis, your best DB. There's Jabril Peppers at 3. We get the best kicker with Tucker. So we had an NFC. Dak wins your offensive player of the year. Kendrick's your defensive player of the year with Bennett, Trevathan, and Floyd there. Sam Darnold, who we saw, kind of just lit us up. He wins your offensive of the year. So we had, there's Winston, Paymouth, McFadden. Your best quarterback is Prescott. Running back is Elliott. Receiver is Bryant. The Cowboys. Look at this, Tyron Smith. Wow, Dallas just racking up everything. David, your best linebacker. Ruby and Dan Bailey. So Dallas just pretty much doing everything there. So that is it. Now we look at the standings. We took the AFC North and the number 1 seed. The Texans ended up getting that division at 8-8. The Jets win the division at 8-8. So tons of 8-8 teams here. The Raiders at 11-5. They're a 2 seed. Chiefs are 10-6. And the Chargers getting an 8-8. So 3 teams out of the West. In the NFC, Vikings win that division. Bears 10-6. Falcons 9-6-1. A lot of mediocre teams. The Cowboys 10-6. Seahawks 13-3. Rams 11-5. See the 49ers are 1-15. The worst team in the NFL. Lost 12 straight. So that'll bring us to the playoffs. And here we go in the wild card matchups. The Chargers, Texans, Bears, Cowboys. You got the Chiefs and the Jets. And then you'll have the Rams and the Falcons. So some interesting matchups there. And that is it. So we will see you in the divisional championship game. We'll see who we take on. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you at the start of the playoffs.